Hey, you're offline with Miss T, and school's back. So it's already been 2 days of school for the kids, and I've been back for 3. It's been a pretty eventful couple of days. My school was unfortunately hit by a couple of lightning storms, and our power went out Friday afternoon, so there was no power to the school. How unfortunate. Anyway, since it's back to school, I thought I'd do a little tutorial on how to make a pencil case. Now, I have loads of t-shirts, okay? So I'm going to use a t-shirt to make a pencil case. Now, I've chosen this one because the print is quite largish, which will make a really nice size pencil case, and because I can't really wear it very much anymore because there's a few holes in the bottom of it. So you can see it's a bit holy. So I'm going to use this one, and all of the other things you'll need are some really easy things that you probably already have at home if you are a bit of a sewer. If not, you might have to visit your local Lincraft or Spotlight or haberdashery store. So what you'll need is your t-shirt that you're going to cut up to make your pencil case, a zipper, some fusible interfacing, 2 sheets of paper, and some thread. You can choose whatever color you want in terms of your zipper and your thread. However, I chose green to match my shirt, and I have this zipper lying around. You'll need to make sure that your zipper is long enough to fit the length of your pencil case. I'm going to make it the length of an A4 sheet of paper. Okay, so first thing you want to do is cut up your t-shirt. You want to keep the back as well as the front, because what we're going to do is have 2 layers. So you have an inside layer and an outside layer. So the easiest thing to do first is to cut up your t-shirt. Cut it up along the side seams. So what you have now is the front of the shirt, the back of the shirt, and then your 2 armholes. So this is going to be the outside layer, the front, so that you can see the actual pattern. You'll have the back layer as the inside layer, and then you can have these ones as a little bit of extra scrap material that we might use later depending on how we cut the t-shirt up. Because our print is approximately 1 A4 sheet size of paper, we need to cut our interfacing so that it sort of fits 2 of these A4 sheets unfolded over each other. So what we're going to do is take our interfacing and then cut out a good size that we need so that it will fit our pencil case. And we need 2 of these so that we can do one for the inside layer and one for the outside layer. Next, you're going to want to layer out your t-shirts so that they're print side down. So once you've layered it print side down, take one of your cut interfacings, and with the fusible side, so the side that's a bit sticky or dry, you want to lay that down on top. Make sure that your print is relatively in the middle of that interfacing so that you have an even amount on either side. Then once you've laid it down, you can iron it down using your ironer. So what you need to do now is cut the section out that you fused together. So once you have your 2 halves, what you want to do is flip them inside out and line them up. Then pin the sides up. And then you're going to stitch down along each side, giving it about 1.5 centimeters of the hem. Next thing you want to do is make a zigzag stitch down the side so that you can close up the hem. or you can use a interlocker. So once you've got your two sides, find the one that had the print on it. So this one has the print on it. Turn this one inside out. You can leave the other one that way because that's going to be our inside lining, so that we don't have this black lining on the inside. And it will also protect the outside layer. Alright, so what's going to happen is that this layer will go inside of our case. Like so. Alright, so the next step we need to do is to make our zipper. Okay, next we're going to make a flap for the zipper. So I hate sewing zippers onto things directly, so what we're going to do is create a piece of material that's going to attach to the zipper and then sew that to the actual case itself. So we want the material to be about the same size as our A4 sheet of paper, and what you can do is grab some of the scrap pieces of shirt left over that relatively match the A4 sheet of paper, and you want to cut the interfacing so that we've got about 1 centimeter on one side and another centimeter on the other. Cool. So now I've got 2 sheets of interfacing that I'm going to use. Now I want that flap just to be about 2 centimeters wide. I'm going to use the piece of paper to measure our 2. We want it to be about 5 centimeters so that we have some hem space. So measure out 5 centimeters on that sheet of paper. So what you're going to do now is use the interfacing, iron it onto the material, and then use the piece of paper to cut it to size. Okay, so I managed to make 2 strips out of this 1 strip of pattern piece, so I don't need that piece anymore. So using these 2 pieces together, I'm going to lay them on top of each other, face out, down on top of each other, so that the same colors touch, as you can see. We're going to pin them together using some pins. Sew a straight stitch down the middle, iron them flat, so that they turn out sort of like that. We're going to lay the zipper on top, somehow, once it's sewed, and then sew that down the sides and then unstitch it down the middle. So the magic here that's going to happen is we're going to rip a seam down the middle here where we originally sewed together, and that will reveal our zipper. So here you have it, our zipper. So what you want to do is get your zipper and you want to lay it on top of one side, and then take half of it and pin it so it sits on the other side, so that the zipper's laying out, and then straight stitch it. I've already done this side. I thought the camera was already rolling, so I'm going to show you what I'm doing to the other side. Flip it over, fold over that zipper so that we align it on that flat edge hem. I'm going to fold it over so that it lines up, and then I'm going to pin it into place. For this one you'll need to undo the zipper so that you can get onto just the one side and that you don't sew the entire case shut. So there you go. So now you just have to sew along that edge with a straight stitch. So now that we've got this inside layer, just to check that it works properly, going to close it and then open it. Cool. So now we've got that inside layer done. Looks pretty good, I think. So all we're going to do now is put it back inside the outside layer. You're going to hem it down the top by about 1 centimeter. Insert the inside pocket back inside and then sew it all up. So there you go, that's the main concept of our pencil case. So here we can close it up and we can open it back up again. We've got the same green on the inside so it matches the outside. Now you'll notice that you've got this extra bit of zipper left. So what you can do is just cut it off and then using some extra material, so luckily I've got this extra one, I'm going to make a little cover for the end of it, cut off the excess, and then it'll be good to go. So here's our pencil case, it's all done. We can open and close it. It's really neat. Also, I realized because of the size, it's about an A4 size, you can actually fit your iPad in there. Conveniently, I have an iPad. You can stick that right in there. And there's still plenty of space for all the other textures and whiteboard markers that I need for work. So that's really neat. I might use that, or I'll continue using my other case, and maybe if it fits I'll slip that inside as well. So there you go. That didn't take me too long. The only thing that took a while because was this video. So if you have a few sewing skills and some interfacing on hand and an old t-shirt that you want to turn into a pencil case and not throw out, there you have it. Really easy project. Alright, hope you enjoy. If you liked and subscribe, if you like my videos, please subscribe below. There'll be more tutorials to come, possibly me cutting more of my t-shirts up. So if you like my video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.